denying grips, setting up grip. Okay. So for those of you who are competing, so things start like this. Okay. Thing is, he wants his grips. Okay. I'm not obligated to give him grips. Okay. I'm not obligated. One thing that I suggest, okay, is that once you do start, you do this. 1, 2. So you retract you do this and you pull it back. It takes the sleeves, does this, and brings them back in so the sleeve is short. Okay. Your objective is to get the proper grips so that, number one, you have the stability to let them feel that you're not some unstable chump, and it's not going to be easy just to get you disbalanced and make you collapse. Okay. So you have to get proper grips. Okay. Oftentimes it's just a standard grip here. He's got the same grip here, hand on the elbow here, and you wind up in this situation. One thing that is far too common that I see is that you guys bow your back, and that's very common. That forces your head down. Now, if you think, what are you looking at when your head's down? You should be able to see when your head is up. I can see his feet, but my head posture is up so that my back is arched. My right foot is forward, and I'm managing distance with my right arm, okay? As he is also. When I'm shuffling, okay, I want to go to the right, I shuffle to the right with my right foot first. I shuffle left, okay? You should never do this and keep shuffling in the same direction. It's a circle because you set a pattern. Your pattern should be disruptive, okay? 2 this way, 1 this way, forward, forward, back, forward, and my goal is to disbalance. My goal is to create a disbalance so I can take advantage of that disbalance and shift it from like first to third, or second to fourth gear, and get that jump start and continue that speed change and to gain some kind of an advantage because it's too even here, okay? Grip fighting is what? So we get grips here. It's got standard judo grip here, 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 okay? I want to strip this grip. I grab here, 1, 2, 3, here. And now I have control of that sleeve right there. This makes it very easy for me to grab his collar right here. I don't need a deep grip here. Right here. To collar drag, collarbone. I don't need to choke him here. Sure, if I can get it up here, even better. But here, I just need to be here. So we get grips here, okay? Or here. And also remember, there's such a thing as blading, okay? Blading means that whenever he gets his controls, these are same side grips. It's the same side. This is a cross collar grip. This potentially presents a problem for me because this is where collar drags begin to become very effective. This is what I'm trying to work into. But this is just the same side grip, okay? From here, what's most important is that you're managing the distance with this right hand. The right hand should be pressuring that shoulder, and I need to be turning him sideways, okay? It's called blading. Why? Because blading, he's more of a sharp side, and his shoulders are turned. He's uncomfortable, so when he does that to me, it makes me want to come back. But the problem is that you use that to your advantage because when you blade somebody here, the spine gets misaligned with the feet. So either the feet readjust or the upper body readjust, but something's got to readjust because if he blades me from here, you see how I'm twisted. I'm weak here. So most likely I'm going to step back, and you anticipate these movements because nobody wants to be twisted here. Because if he begins to walk that right foot forward to realign his spine here, okay, this is where you have, okay, those sort of guards and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about breaking that grip and getting control of that sleeve, okay? So we're here, okay, here. So what I'm going to do is this, okay? When I blade him, I'm rolling my shoulder into his fist and I'm pulling that elbow into my shoulder. So it creates tension. From here I go here and I create tension here, okay? From here I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 as my hand goes in the collar. From here, this is very, very simple to begin to put their head to pillow. Head to pillow means pull their head. If I say pull their head in competition, the other person knows they're going to pull their head, especially when their head's down. So you guys that are competing should know, head to pillow is what? You don't bring the pillow to head, you bring the head to pillow, and if the pillow's down there, it's not floating up there, that means you're gonna bring their head down so that they're doing this, okay? That's head to pillow. Doesn't matter whether you're closed guard or what, head to pillow. So if we're here, okay, and their head's down, looking down, and I say head to pillow, okay? You can put their head literally to the pillow, but when you're in competition, there has to be a switch that you flip that turns you into a respectful, humble, but at the same time, literally savage animal that's there to walk off that mat with your arm raised. You're not there. Yes, we say win or learn, all that stuff, but you're there to win. You don't enter there to learn. You learn, but your goal is to win. I don't know anybody that entered a competition to not want to win. If you do, the mindset is not there. And I suggest you don't do that yet because your mindset needs to be on winning, okay? So head to pillow. So when you get your grips here, okay, your head is off the pillow. My back is arched. This is bowed, okay? Arch, okay? It's similar to what I do in the guard. Why? Because arch gives me spinal alignment, okay? As I circle this way here, I'm pulling him into my shoulder. See, I'm rolling my shoulder and I'm pushing his shoulder, so I'm blading him here. From here, it goes from the elbow, and I pull into my shoulder so that I can go 1, 2, 3. And your right hand finds that collar. Okay. Circle. Real easy right here, okay? Because this is punching, and my knuckles are controlling his wrist, because he's gonna wanna take this hand up and circle it and all that kind of stuff, okay? So if I don't have good control of this, in that moment where I got that jump start and I got that head start, I'm gonna lose that arm. But it's fine, I can let go and go for legs and all that kind of stuff, okay? So if we're here, elbow here, going here, 1, 2, and down here, you see how you have a good access to that collar, okay? If he postures up and he's here, okay, I want to drag him this way here, step, okay, and I want to, same thing as what we did here. I'm going to pull him this way here as I sit off here, yeah? So if they fall, you circle up, 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 you can grab their back, okay? If they're on their knees or so forth, you know where to go. But the key is to break this grip, okay? So we're here, got the elbow here, shuffle, 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 pushing my shoulder in his hand. 1, 2, 3. And I go down and knuckles roll, call it. That's it, okay? Sit here, 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 shuffle to the left. Okay, good. I want to pull this in so there's tension. So it's 1, okay? I'm not going to be able to do it this way. Take the slack out, and it's either out or down. Okay, so you're here, grip, 1, 2, 3. And I keep driving that down that way. Because for him to realign, okay, and you anticipate if they really get their head up, they're gonna give up a drag. A drag we'll talk about next, but I just want you guys to be able to nicely break hips, break grips. Okay. So look, I blade him here. See how my back is arched? Okay. From here I go from the elbow, and I still create tension that way here. So my shoulder rolls. If my shoulder goes back, there's no tension. It's loose. He can even pull me this way here. Pull with the right. Okay. I don't want that. I want to be here. So it's like a blade of 1, 2, 3. And this down, and I grab that collar. Because here I can bump him with my head. I can do a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. One more time. So I look right foot forward. If he tries to grab my leg right here, right, try to grab my leg, I keep him away. But notice how his head went towards a pillow, okay? So if he tries to grab my leg here, keep driving him at the pillow. But right now we're just talking about breaking grips. So blade, shoulder, hand, wrist, One, notice how I switch for a momentary in my base, because here, I don't have enough leverage. I'm gonna go from here, so I'm gonna, 1, 2, 3, and then drive with the head, not down with this part of the head, okay? One last time, nice and easy. Blade him, shoulder roll, 1, 2, 3, and connect your head with their shoulder kind of right here. Because look, you have a leg right there too, as you turn. Okay, so one more time. Got standard grip. You got grips. Blade him, connection here. So you got 1, 2, 3. And I drive. Because this hand is driving. Because now I got this right here. It's real accessible here. But there's pressure, okay? Partner up, let's go. 1, 2, 3.